The Honda NSX, reimagined with a retro-futuristic exterior design and a minimalistic cockpit. The NSX is a groundbreaking design for its time. A mid-engine sports car, unlike the Italian exotics, marketed under the Acura brand in the United States. The first generation is also beautiful, thanks to the clever styling. Now, as such, it's easy to understand why the second generation wasn't received well. The NSX community and pretty much everyone else. But at the same time, Honda would have been criticized if the newcomer would have been too close to the original in terms of exterior design. One can only dream of it being that the case. The original was awesome. Now, industrial and automotive designer Jordan Rubinstein-Towler is one of those dreamers. In the NSX concept he penned served as a tribute to the first generation and a reinterpretation of the second generation. Now imagine as a modern evolution of the original car, produced from the 1990s to 2005. The rendering before you that we see here features a transverse mounted aspirated V6 and a carbon composite occupant shell, or cell that is. You imagine this would be very, very expensive with a carbon monocoque body and an interior. But first thing first, the natural aspiration is impossible in this day and age. Forced induction and electrification. Honda has switched from a transverse to a longitudinal layout for the V6. To this effect, it's easy to understand why people that don't like this are not exactly fond of the all-wheel drive hybrid supercar. Now, turning our attention back to the design study, now Jordan has also worked his magic on the interior of the NSX concept too. Two styles are offered, namely a 3-paddle setup, plus paddles on the steering wheel, also with a minimalist transmission lever on the center console. Both versions are beautiful in their simplicity and the way that it looks, and it's something about simplicity. Simplicity is just awesome. Our minimalistic cockpit. Less is more. Now, approach the interior design is far more elegant than a Honda interior. I always had a problem with the Honda interior, and I think everybody does. And that's why the NSX is not getting the clout that it so much deserves. It seems like they didn't spend enough time in the infotainment and in the interior. But they spent a lot of time on the engine, the transmission, and that's perfect. But they needed to spend more time in the interior to make this new NSX Type S a deal breaker. Going up against the likes of Ferrari and the Ferrari SF90 and all of them, can you imagine? I mean, the interior nose are just spot on. But in the real world, you've heard the latest report from Japan. The 2021 and the 2022 model year NSX has that Type R treatment. And that's according to Best Car Magazine. The NSX Spider, can you imagine that? But I tell you, I think it would be awesome. I love the NSX. And if I had the money, I would definitely have one. I would have a few supercars, and the NSX would be one of them. I think it's fantastic, folks. I hope you guys tell me guys what you guys think of this Honda NSX reimagined with a retro futuristic exterior design and a minimalistic cockpit. This is Automotive Reviews. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and have a fantastic day.